6. Shapes of land and water. Riverside.
There are parks by the riverside.
Dam.
A dam has been built across the river.
Lake.
Lakes are formed by the process of glacial action.
Reservoir.
Farmers built reservoirs to supply water in the dry seasons.
Artificial.
There were artificial flowers on the table.
Valley.
There was snow on the mountain peaks, but not in the valley.
Canyon.
A canyon is a deep valley with very steep sides of rock.
Canal.
The Panama Canal connects the Pacific and the Atlantic Oceans.
Drain.
A delta is formed at the mouth of the Nile River, which drains into the Mediterranean Sea.
The Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean Sea is surrounded by Europe, Africa, and Asia.
Surround.
The village is surrounded by fields and woods.
Plain.
Many wild animals live in the plains of Africa. She wore a plain blue skirt. She made it quite plain that she wouldn't marry him.
Peninsula.
The Korean peninsula is divided into South and North Koreas.
Cape.
A cape is a large area of land that sticks out into the sea.
Bay.
A bay is a part of the sea where the shore curves inward.
Gulf.
A gulf is a large area of sea, partly surrounded by land. There is a growing gulf between rich and poor in Korean society.
Stick.
It was cold, so he stuck his hands into the pockets. The tires got stuck in the mud and wouldn't move. An old man was walking with a stick along the street.
Stick out.
The girl stuck her tongue out at him.
Coast.
Busan is located on the southern coast of Korea.
Mountainous.
The region is so mountainous that it's hard to build a highway.
Province.
The northern province of Korea gets heavy snowfall.
Region.
Gangwon Province is a mountainous region.
Range.
Switzerland is a land of high mountain ranges and deep valleys.
Peak.
The climbers have reached the mountain peak. I think he has reached his peak as a musician.
Plateau.
A plateau is a large area of high and fairly flat land, like the Tibetan Plateau.
Fairly.
The hotel has a fairly large swimming pool.
Basin.
Many Korean cities are located in basins surrounded by mountains. The little girl is washing in the basin.
Glacier.
The glacier moves very slowly down the mountain into the sea.
Iceberg.
An iceberg is formed when a large mass of glacier breaks off into the sea.
Volcano.
A volcano erupted in Iceland, sending volcanic ash high into the air.
Eruption.
Sometimes volcanic eruptions form islands.
Disrupt.
The volcanic ash disrupted air travel between Europe and North America. Words in context. Since ancient times, rivers have been important to the Chinese. Most rainwater has been drained to two largest rivers. To connect the rivers, they built the longest canal in the world. And recently, They have made the biggest dam in the world. A reservoir or an artificial lake has been formed behind the dam. Unfortunately, the water of the reservoir covers many scenic canyons and valleys where farmers once lived. The Korean peninsula sticks out from Asia into the Pacific. Around the peninsula are many bays and capes. For example, Incheon is located in Gyeonggi Bay. Large plains are located in the western coast, where many capes stick out into the Yellow Sea. The geography of Alaska is fairly complex. It has a lot of glaciers and volcanoes. When a part of a glacier breaks off into the sea, it is called an iceberg. Glaciers have also formed many lakes and basins, where various wildlife can be found. Volcanoes have formed mountain ranges and plateaus, whose highest peaks are higher than 3,000 meters. When a volcano erupts, it may cause the disruption of air travel between Asia and North America.